Hey, welcome to Your Shores Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. There was a very disturbing, at least to me, maybe not to you, there was a very disturbing story coming out of the Hilliard, Ohio, that's where I'm at, Hilliard School District about teachers being allowed to wear safe zone badges provided by the teachers union, and children, young adults, can go up to these teachers that are wearing this safe zone badge and say, help me, teacher, I'm being bullied, or I have questions, or what have you. And the teacher is then authorized to help said student. The problem with this is on the back of these name badges or whatever, the safe zone badges that these teachers are being told to wear if they want to, provided by the National Education Teachers Union, there is a QR code directing people to sexually explicit websites which contain homosexual pornography, lesbian pornography, sexually explicit acts, and how to accomplish said acts, being from bondage, sadomasochism, LGBTQ XYZ articles and information, as well as fisting and other things that have no business being in the school at all, period. When this was exposed, the teachers union had a comment saying this is only for adults. The Hilliard School Board says that that is for adults only, and they are not to be shown or given to the students, but we endorse the education part of it. Excuse me, but what if a teacher is a little off center and says, hey, you know what? Let's help question your gender fluidity. Let's help question your sexuality. Let's help engage you into something as an adult I may be interested in so I can groom you to be my student. Figuratively speaking, in the bedroom. We've seen that numerous times across this country. Parents, once discover this, and rightfully so, are extremely livid and upset. And the school board, Hilliard School Board, is not backing down. The teachers union is not backing down. Now, if I discovered my child was exposed to this nonsense, this perversion, I can pretty much guarantee you that there would be some ruckus being made in the hallways, and not in a pleasant way. These teachers have no business. The school board has no business. And the teachers union definitely has no business in providing these perverse websites to our young adults and encouraging them to do things that just are not right for young people. Whether you're in high school or junior high, to be exposed to this at this age is nothing but evil and corrupt. And this is the way it is going. Across this nation, we've seen it time and time and time again. The perverse teachers are corrupting our youth that may be in a delicate state of mind as to say, hey, wait a minute, I'm not sure about this, I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's a phase I'm going through, but if you have a teacher, say, is a gay or lesbian, they're going to seize upon that, not be objective and say, oh yeah, you got all the signs of being like us. You need to look at this website. You need to read this book. You need to talk to somebody like that, and let's groom you for the future perversion state of mind. These people need to be thrown out of the school board immediately. Teachers have threatened lawsuits. I believe there is one that is being launched immediately. And this is nonsense. Nonsense. But this is what's happening across the country. And how does this relate to your prepping and this channel? Your children are being stolen from you. They are being turned against you, not only from their sexuality, but for climate change, for politics, for anything else. Church is being downplayed and saying there's no such thing. Listen, you have to prepare your kids for what assault is going to be happening to them. You have to speak to your children. You have to be open and honest with your children and say, listen, this is what it is. If you have any questions, you talk to me about it, your mom and dad, or whoever is available to you that is in your inner circle. Do not rely on school boards. Do not rely on teachers, because they've proven time and time again, as well as this teachers union, that they are perverse and immoral. And I realize there are some very good teachers out there. And fortunately, growing up in my education, we ran into some of them. And I had encounters with some of them that were very, very wrong. And it was I can still remember it to this day. So we all have to experience something like this. We all have to put our faith and trust in teachers or whoever is in authority of watching our children. But do not relinquish your role, your part in raising your children. It's up to you, not them. Don't let them take you away from us. You're going to need your family unit for the time that's coming. You're going to have to rely on your sons and daughters and your family to help you get through what is potentially coming, the economic meltdown, potential wars, potential civil unrest. And if they're out there dressing in drag in the closet because the teacher convinced them that's what they should be doing, you need to rectify that situation immediately. But that's in the Hilliard School District. You can look it up. It was on Channel 6 News covering this, and there is more coming. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Get yourself right with God. Get baptized, submerged in water. In the name of Jesus Christ, Greg out.